So why did I go down the route of Western style again with Henry? Well, it's because I love it so much. I love watching Westerns, the old spaghetti Westerns, where they were gritty, they weren't shiny, and they were downright mean. And I wanted to do a space version of it, well, a sci-fi version of it again. So I thought I loved doing the mini-series Hunted. And I thought, how can I bring back that kind of ethos again? Well, at the end of Vengeance, I saw the perfect opportunity to introduce the character Immortan Joe, and Henry met Immortan Joe there, so it was the perfect reason to give him a new nemesis, because at the end of the day, the Anunnaki are defeated, and Henry is pretty much retired, but he now has a mission to get Immortan Joe, not only because of the mission that he was signed on originally, but as you found out by listening, he now has a personal interest in getting Immortan Joe, because he escaped Henry, and Henry does not like it. Henry got sarky with Captain Legarton, and it just shows his frustration, really. It really does. And this mini-series, this 4-part mini-series, was the first of the Immortan Joe trilogy, because it is definitely going to be a trilogy. So Immortan Joe's got away, and now the next part of the trilogy is trying to find him again, with no leads whatsoever. Because at the start of A Fistful of Trouble, it took a few years for Immortan Joe to rear his ugly face again after his exploits by killing Gavry Dam at the end of Vengeance. And I will be reintroducing Captain Legarton as another, I'd say, a mini nemesis, but I'd like to turn him into an ally at the end of the second part, by the end of the second part of the trilogy, because I do feel that Legarton would be best suited as an ally of Henry rather than a foe. But the best allies do tend to start out as foes, especially in a Western style. So why have I done it as a 4-piece mini-series and I could just continue the story on? Well, it's because I want a slightly different feel to it. I want a different setting, different characters, and it is essentially a different story, because Immortan Joe got away and now they have to find him again. The whole point is to have an entire journey, and that's what this is. So once this trilogy is over, where do I see 30 Years Since going? What direction? Well, to be honest, I'm not sure at the moment, because I've done and achieved a lot more series than what I initially set out to do, and I'm sure that I will get inspired. I might take it back into the past again, or I might travel a little bit further into the future, or we can do a completely fresh story with completely new characters as part of the universe, because that's what we're in now. We're in world building territory where you don't necessarily need any of the original characters, because we've now established the world of 30 years since. The Anunnaki have been defeated. They've done a few side missions after, and there's a lot more to explore. You've got Alpha Humans, Hartonians, Greys, Anasapiens, Nephilim. You've got lots of things to explore, and I think I will do a bit more exploration and possibly change some of the characters after this trilogy, but we'll never know. Well, we will do soon enough, but it's a lot to work out, and at the end of the day, I do these podcasts because I enjoy making them. I really do enjoy making them, and I enjoy the fact that I have repeat listeners, people who keep coming back for more, and I do feel really humbled by it. I keep saying this in these featurettes, that when people keep coming back to listen to how the story has progressed, It makes me really happy that people are actually enjoying my work, and I appreciate that, I really do. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone that keeps listening, and if you're still listening from the original series, then thank you very much for keep coming back. Thank you for listening to A Fistful of Trouble from musterxmedia, a continuation of 30 years since. If you've enjoyed today's podcast, why not check out more of our content from musterxmedia on our website www.musterxmedia.info, and we shall catch you next time.